All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to master one of the most important and, let's be honest, most dreaded conversations you'll ever have, the 1-minute pitch. You ready? There it is. Those 4 little words that can just stop a great conversation dead in its tracks. You know the feeling. You're at a networking event, a family get-together, maybe even an interview, and someone hits you with, "So what happens next?" For most of us, this is what happens. A little flash of panic, right? You start fumbling for words. Maybe you ramble on. You give way too much detail, or not nearly enough. And you can literally see the other person's eyes start to glaze over. But what if there was a simple formula to absolutely nail it every single time?
Well, guess what? There is. And it all boils down to this number right here. 8. Just 8 simple parts that, when you put them together, create a powerful, clear, and super compelling message about what you do. Now, this framework comes from an expert named Steve Dickinson, and it is designed to take you from panicked and fumbling to polished and totally confident. It's the key to turning that dreaded question into your best opportunity.
So here it is, the whole roadmap at a glance. We're going to break down each one, but just look at the flow for a second. It's a totally logical journey from who you are to the impact you make. Okay, let's start with the first 4 steps. I want you to think of these as the foundation of your entire pitch. This is where you grab their attention, and you give them a really good reason to keep listening, just by setting up the context. The name of the game here is clarity. Who are you? That's your simple intro. Who do you work with? Now you're getting specific. What problem do they have? Makes it so relatable, because you're not selling a service, you're solving a real pain. And finally, what makes you credible? This is where you instantly build that trust. All right, so the foundation is laid. Now it's time to build on it. These next 4 steps, this is where the magic really happens. This is how you go from just describing what you do to creating a pitch that actually makes someone want to act. Just look at how this builds. Your process is the how, but you keep it simple, right? The benefit is the why. It's the amazing transformation your client gets. Then you make it all real with a memorable success story. And finally, the all-important call to action. You never ever want to leave them hanging. Now, this all sounds great in theory, but does it actually work in the real world? Oh, you bet it does. We're going to break down the 1-minute pitch from the source material, Steve Dickinson's own pitch, and you'll see how he just seamlessly weaves in all 8 of these parts. Just listen to how it starts. So simple, so direct. It immediately tells you who he is and who he serves. There are absolutely no wasted words. And bam, right there. Part 1, who are you, is checked off in the first 4 words. So simple, so effective. And he immediately follows up with part 2, defining exactly who he works with. See, he's not for everybody. He's for business owners and consultants. That kind of specificity is key. It tells the right people, hey, lean in, this is for you. And notice how he talks about the problem. He doesn't just say, they need help with time management. He uses emotional words, stressed and anxious. He is speaking directly to their pain point, which makes it feel urgent and very, very real. Boom. Part 4. How do you build trust in a single sentence? You state your experience. 32 years. That immediately tells the listener, this guy is an expert, he's an authority, the foundation of trust is set, just like that. Now he builds on that trust. For part 5, the process, he gives just enough detail, principle-based psychology and proven business templates, to show he has a real, structured method, but without overwhelming you with a bunch of jargon. It's perfect. And here it is, the payoff. The benefit isn't just you'll make more money. It's about a better life, enjoy building their business, and thrive in their personal time. He's selling a transformation from stress to success and freedom. I mean, that is powerful stuff. And this next part is just brilliant. A tiny little story. It's concrete, it's specific, and it's incredible. A 10-minute exercise led to a revenue stream that lasted for years. That single sentence is more proof, more persuasive than a dozen adjectives could ever be. And then he brings it all home with part 8, the call to action. It's a clear, simple request. He tells you who to look for and what to do. Come and talk to me. He even reinforces his credibility one last time by listing his roles at the end. Perfect. And the grand total for that entire comprehensive 8-part message? Just under 60 seconds. Let that sink in for a minute. So, the crucial point here is this: structure sets you free.
By following this simple 8-part framework, you can deliver a message that is not just clear and concise, but also incredibly compelling. And you can do it all without the panic and the rambling.
So, we've seen the problem, we've learned the framework, and we've watched it work perfectly in action. Now, the power is in your hands. It's time to stop dreading that question and start seeing it for what it is, an opportunity.
So think about it. Go back through those 8 steps. Who are you? Who do you help? What is the real pain that you solve? Take this structure, build your own story, because your next huge opportunity might be just 1 minute away.